Welcome to Cigar Audit. Matt, Ed, and Mateo here to review the Ramon Allones Superiores. So, gentlemen, after the cheeky starts, what does your cigar look and feel like?
Well, mine has a venereal wart just below the second band.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it. How's that?
Look.
Okay. Mine is, veins are very minimal, they're small. There's a handful that are sizable, but most of them are very small. Slight waxy, slight oily sheen to it. Seams are tight. What about you?
Same. As far as how it's rolled, it feels like it's just about perfect.
Yeah.
Give it a little bit of a squeeze.
It's heavy. It
perfect.
feels
A little weight to it. These are a limited edition Cuban, and I think they made only about 5,000 boxes. So, super excited to try these. So let's get these guys
Pre-lit
cut up.
draw, I am getting
Half
strong
draw.
resistance.
Mine's
We'll
good.
see. We'll see if it opens up, but
Mine's not overly open, but it's not.
it seems like it might be a hard draw. We'll see what happens.
I'm so excited. I'm already starting to toast.
I'm not getting a lot of spice.
Now, upon first light, I get leather and earth.
And it's a rather, I'd say medium. I would expect it to be a little fuller
Yeah.
than this. It may change, but right off the bat, it's medium.
Yeah, it's medium. There's a little nuttiness to it. What are you getting first light?
Maybe the leather, slightly. I agree. Smooth. No real spice to it. No harshness. No kick.
No, it isn't. You know, I've read enough about these. It's not really meant to be a full cigar. It's medium full at most, but most people say it's a very good smoke. So
And I'm not even on the retro hail. I'm not really getting any pepper.
get a slight white pepper. That's about it in the retro hail. But smooth, very smooth. Hopefully it becomes complex as we get further into the stick, but the draw is good. Smoke is significant, I'd say. Fairly abundant. Your draw still good after light?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. So we'll get further down into these cigars and we'll see how they progress.
That retro hail's tasty.
Is it?
Yes,
Is it tasty?
indeed.
Like titties?
Like titties.
Titties tasty?
Welcome back to Cigar Audit. Matt, Ed, and Mateo here to review the Ramon Allones Superior. So far, I have a pretty epic ash right now. The smoke is going very well, as you just dropped yours.
I did.
See, I lost mine, so you have high ash.
I have high ash today. So Ed, how is your first third?
It's good. It's a very strong taste of leather, I think. Probably the strongest leather taste of a cigar that I've had in quite some time. Starting to get a little bit of spice now. And another taste that I can't quite put my finger on, you say apricot, could be.
Yeah, I'm getting apricot, a little bit of fruitcake. Apricot. You say tomato, I say tomato. Anyway, and a little bit of fruitcake. The finish is like a creamy leather with a little bit of spice to it. More like sweet spices than pepper, like black pepper.
Now, fruitcake, you say?
Fruitcake on the draw, yeah.
Would that be like a wheat flour or a rice flour fruitcake?
I don't know. Fruitcake nonetheless. What about you for your first third?
It's been very good. Still smooth. It is starting to pick up just a little tiny bit in spice as I head into the second third. But for the first third, I got a little bit of white pepper, also some leather. I don't know about all the fruitiness and nuttiness that you guys have mentioned a little bit. Mostly just leather and pepper.
He's the only fruitiness on him.
I am fruity. Well,
And
you were the first
you
one.
mentioned a little bit of cream and some peanuts. I did mention the apricot,
Yeah, you were the first
apricot,
one.
whatever you want to call it. Okay. Okay.
Little dried fruit.
Sacks of fruit.
But yeah, that was what came to mind as far as dry fruit. I might taste a little bit of apricot, but it is turning more towards pepper and leather.
Yeah, I'm getting more spice on the finish, and the finish is, I'd say, fairly long, a little more than moderate. The box code on this, since I was too forgetful to talk about it last time, is ULA November 2014. So very, very good, burn good, ash good, draws good. I think it's just a very solid stick.
I think the finish is kind of crisp.
Crisp?
Crisp.
What do you mean by that?
You know,
specifically?
it's crisp.
It's a sharp difference from
Clean.
the draw
Specifically.
Clean finish.
I think it is clean, it's crisp, it's
Very smooth.
indeed.
I don't get any burn whatsoever on the retrohale at all.
And I think I might also be getting some wood notes. I don't know if you guys are picking up on any wood. I know at the beginning you
Yeah.
mentioned earthiness. I don't know if that's more wood earthiness or floral or
Mine is more soil.
Soil?
Not dirt,
Some soil.
or maybe a little bit of muddiness.
I'm not getting any soil, but I think maybe just a little bit of dry wood. And pepper and apricot,
I'm getting sand from the Mojave Desert.
yeah.
I think Matt's just getting dead wood. Just
Feels like a bag of sand.
Well, so far so good. Not going to go any further with the sand. But we'll get further down on the cigar and we'll let you know how it progresses. Welcome back to Cigar Audit. Matt, Edward, and Mateo here. Down through the second third, starting the last third, or at least they are, of the Ramon Allones Superiores. So far, very, very good stick. Ed, how's your experience been?
I think on the second third it picked up more with the spice for me. And now it's died back down. The overwhelming flavor to me is just the nice leather taste. With a few hints of some other things coming in. Maybe a little bit of that apricot.
I say apricot, sorry.
Sorry, you now.
Yeah, now you do.
Well, I've been
Maybe some slight hints of like
I've been taught.
a dried fruit of that, dried peach, apricot. But the most powerful flavor is to me is the leather. In fact, probably the most leather that I've tasted in a stick in a long time.
What about you, Matt?
On the second, third, it did pick up in spice for me. On the retrohale, a couple of times it actually made me cough, and it sort of burned. Got more pepper notes, and the fruitiness died down for a little bit in the beginning of the second, third, and towards the end of the second, third, it actually became sweeter and more fruity to my palate. So I like where it's headed.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of the same similar flavors. My fruitiness died down. I got more earthiness and leather, cream. Earthy finish. I know I'm gonna have to ash. The ash is holding on well, but it's kind of frayed, which is kind of interesting. But the spices on the finish are more like your sweet spices, kind of like a clove and maybe a little bit of cinnamon, something like that in there. Not a little bit of black pepper, not much. And my retrohale is pretty clean. I get a nice white pepper, a little bit of a burn to it, but not much. And I'd say so far, what's kind of interesting about this cigar so far is in the first third, especially after the first light, you kind of got hints of all those flavors, and now it's kind of gone through all those flavors in different sections, which is kind of neat. So I really enjoy that. And Ramon Allones has that type of profile, so that's enjoyable to say the least. So so far so good. We're enjoying it. A great stick. Hopefully they'll get even better with a couple more years on them. I'm not likely to wait, so I'll probably have to buy another box and leave it sealed. So I'll probably smoke them all. But we'll get further down into the cigar and we'll tell you how it finishes up. Jose. Welcome back to Cigar Audit. Matt, Edward, and Matt here to finish up the Ramon Allones Superior. I'll start with you, Mateo. How's your last third been since you're nubbing it?
It's fucking delicious.
Okay.
It got a little bit fruitier. I got a little bit of citrus here and there at the end, more fruitiness, kind of a sweet and spicy finish on this last third. Very good flavors, and I really like it. It's a good cigar.
What about you, Edward?
Mine's mellowed out a little bit. Still getting the leather. The spice is still there. No, it's a nice cigar. I
Yeah.
don't think I'm as orgasmic as you two are about
Well, that's
it.
because you have the genital wart on yours.
Well, yeah,
Ours
but
didn't have that.
It burned right through my wart and I didn't even know it. I went to the doctors and didn't even know it. Didn't feel a thing.
They must have used something on you. But my last third has been similar to Matt's. Actually, the last couple of draws I've gotten a little like orange rind or something, so probably citrus that you're getting. And I would say that I've had probably 4 or so progressions out of this cigar, which is nice. So the transitions, I don't think they're major, but they switch from flavor to flavor. Very well blended. It's a very well balanced cigar. Burns well. Ash is pretty good. So all in all, it's very good, and it's interesting that it's a special edition, but it tastes like a Ramon Allones. So, but very good. My finish is more like a deeper earth. So I don't know if you guys are getting that in the finish here at the end, but I get a nice light draw, and then it turns dark on the finish. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Also, through the last third, I did get a hint of cedar a couple of times. I don't know if you guys got any cedar.
I don't think I've gotten any woodiness. I've gotten more of the apricot, creamy leather. It's turned into a creamy stick, but then the finish is a heavy earth.
No salty woodiness.
I didn't get any driftwood. For those of you that are part of the Friends of Habanos, no driftwood in this cigar at all.
I didn't say
sorry,
driftwood.
Rob.
I said salty woodiness.
No, I didn't know.
I think it's more of a woody saltiness.
Yes.
Oh, you guys know what that tastes like, huh?
No, sir.
I've been known to suck on some wood.
Okay then. So, anyway, all right. So I'm going to start off with you, Mateo. How would you rate your cigar in your experience?
I'm going to give it a 96. Great construction, even burn the whole way through, good flavors. No complaints.
Yeah, I would say it's very good. What about you?
Well, construction was pretty good. I did have that wart on there, and you gave me the one with the wart.
I think it was just extra flavor.
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, it's a good cigar. I'm not going to rate it as high as Mr. Matt there. I'd say 90. I'm going to go 92.
92?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to go higher than 92.
Of course.
Well, at least one higher, because I'm always one higher than it. No, for me, the flavor profile is good. I like the flavor profile, so taking that aside, the multiple transitions, the construction, the balance, the difference between the finish and the draw and the retrohale, each one has a different flavor. So I'm going to go 96 as well. I think that this is a very high quality stick, and it's 18 months old, so hopefully it gets even better.
No, you bought the Muffuss, so you should give it 96.
Bought the what?
No.
The
Muffusk. Mufsk. I bought the Mufsk.
The man.
The Mafs.
Wow. I'm getting more of that orange peel in the very last few. I'm getting very short here, and it's picking up all the citrus notes.
Very citrusy at the end. I like it. It's a great cigar. They only come in boxes of 10, so they're somewhat reasonable for a limited edition, around $100 or so. So look it up, see what you can find, and make sure you grab the Ramon Allones Superior.
Now, we were drinking cognac with this that went very, very well with it. It's a good pairing.
I would say cognac, or maybe even a Pinot Noir, a sweeter red wine. So I think it was good. Next time I might have wine with it. Why not? I do what I want.
Haha, wine.
There's those that say that red wine doesn't pair well with cigars.
I would agree with deeper, stronger red wines, 15%.
This is
14%.
fruity enough that
Yeah.
it pairs well with
Like MD
a
20
fruity beverage.
So in general, we think it's a good to great cigar. I say great. So make sure you pick them up. Thank you for watching us. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Check us out on Facebook, and don't forget to check out cigaraudit.com. We'll see you next time.
Smoke them if you got them.
MT.
Goodbye. See you next time.